Hilliard Bradley freshman Grady Way, he was enjoying his last summer before starting high school and playing on the Jaguars freshman football team.
But a head-first dive into his family's pool, well, that changed his life forever. Justin Holbrook joins us now. Okay, so how severe was this injury?
Yeah, as bad as it gets. Grady suffered instant paralysis and faced a 70% chance of living the rest of his life in a wheelchair. Worrying about how he would do at a 7-on-7 scrimmage the next day turned into not knowing if he'd ever stand up on a football field ever again. He's done that and a whole lot more, because where there's a will, there's Grady Way. This moment, the slowest race of Grady Way's life, was also the most important because of what happened just 10 months ago.
Sunny day, per usual. I was in the pool in the back. Went to get a football, threw it to my dad. I dove in, and then I was in the water. I couldn't move.
After a few seconds, Grady's dad dove in to pull him out.
When he came out of the water, I could see the look in his face that he was terrified.
Grady fractured his neck at the C5 and C6 vertebrae and suffered a spinal cord contusion.
They told my parents that it was a good chance I'd be in a wheelchair the rest of my life.
It was a blow that no parent ever wants to hear.
It was a blow they decided he did not need to hear.
We decided to not plant that seed to him because he's a very determined kid, and if he thinks he's going to be able to do something, he's going to do it.
My idea was always that I'm going to recover and be able to walk again, so I feel like that would have diminished my drive to get better if I would have done that.
A 10-hour surgery stabilized his spinal cord. It was just the start of his 10-week stay at Children's Hospital.
It was just like little steps every day that helped me be to where I am now.
Little steps, like rolling over in bed. Eventually, those little steps turn into actual steps, with plenty of hurdles along the way.
There's been a lot of days where you don't want to do it, but it's like everyday life. The grown-ups don't want to go to work, but you got to do what you got to do to get better.
A week after walking out of the hospital, he walked across the football field for homecoming.
Watching him walk across that 50-yard line, in my heart I believe that we had a miracle.
2 weeks ago, he defied the odds again. In the timed event, time didn't matter for Grady or his brother Griffin, who ran alongside him. He put 100 meters and the last 10 months behind him, with his sights set on what lies ahead.
I probably have another year of substantial growth. Right now I'm just focused on being the best that I can be. The best is yet to come. His favorite sport, football, won't be able to play this fall, but he's got a goal to play that sport again, and he had a goal of walking, so nothing's impossible with Grady Way. I'd say he can do it.
How about that?
That is so incredible.
That's spectacular. Way to go, Grady.